Hello, fellow beer snobs. We are in a new place right now. That's right, we have now moved. We are in a new state. We've got a new house, a new kitchen, a new fridge for my beers. Everything is new. We're going to be trying some different things this time around, especially some new beers. And what better way to start things anew than to have a chocolate fruity slushy smoothie sour from 450 North. Again. Totally new! Okay, so with our new format, what we're going to do is not only are we going to talk about the beers themselves, as well as what kind of brewing process they might be going through, but we're actually going to be talking to some of the breweries ourselves. And I've reached out to 450 North to ask them a few questions regarding them as well as this beer. So let's take a look at what they said. And they haven't responded to any of my emails. So I guess we're just going to drink the beer. Totally new! Okay, so the real reason I wanted to do this is because Dairy King is a very similar beer to the cherry chocolate sundae cheesecake slushy sour that 450 North did, and which I featured on my very first episode. So I kind of figured this would be a cute way to christen off this new location. So this beer is very much like the other one. It contains blackberry, blueberry, cream cheese, graham cracker, brownie mix, and vanilla ice cream. Now, originally, when I tried the other one, I thought all of this was because of the gigantic amount of dairy that was in the beer. But according to the can, it says, store cold or drink fresh due to the large amount of fruit in this beer. So, I gotta drink it fresh, I gotta drink it soon, so might as well just crack it open and see what we're in for. Got my trusty old glass, so some things never change. And okay. Oh wow. Oh my goodness. That is thick. Yeah, that's about as thick as the previous one. A little more purpley though. So as you can see, this is about as clear as a brick wall, and it's definitely got a very. It does have a very chocolatey smell to it. I'm definitely getting the brownie as well as lots of berries. All right. Well. Let's give it a taste. Whoa! 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 All right, that is okay. Now this is not only is this triple C thick, but I feel like I'm drinking brownies topped off with berries. This is absolutely delicious. You can see kind of right on there all the fruit that is stuck to the glass. There's a lot of people out there who don't really like that. I am someone who really just doesn't care as long as it doesn't affect the ABV volume. I couldn't care if there's anything stuck to my glass or floating at the bottom of my glass, and we'll get to more of those shortly, don't even worry. But this is very interesting. It definitely tastes like brownie. So unlike the other one, which definitely did have a slight cheesecakey, touch of chocolate feel, this is brownie. Actually, what I would perfectly describe this as is like those like marble brownies that you have that with the cream cheese in it, and then folded in some berries and such. So that's exactly what this tastes like. This probably has a lot more in common with a chocolatey fruity cocktail than a beer, but I'm not one to complain when it actually tastes pretty damn good. So let's see. But it is thick though. Imagine trying to sip down some like motor oil or something. It's got that kind of thickness, and if you're okay with that, I'd say this beer is definitely for you. Yeah, this brownie batter is just kind of uncanny. I guess if they're using actual brownie batter mix into it, then there you go. I guess overall, this doesn't have any sort of distinct beer taste. Like, I've had plenty of beers with fruit or beers with chocolate or coffee or something, and despite all the kind of flavorings, it does have that distinct beer aftertaste. This does not. And sometimes that bothers people, sometimes it doesn't. I'm certainly one that's just, well, if it wasn't for these kinds of beers, I wouldn't have this show, but hey, if it's what the brewer wants to do, then I say just go for it. Although I'm probably going to be sipping on this for the next maybe 30 minutes because it kind of feels like I'm drinking melted ice cream. Oh, that's thick. So, overall, I would probably give this a 4.3 out of 5 on the Untapped scale. It delivers what it promises and then some. Especially the brownie. That's actually I've had lots of chocolatey beers, but this has delivered that very dark chocolate brownie flavor that it promises. So, if you wanna seek this out for yourself, go right ahead. Big thank you to Beer on the Wall in Arlington Heights. They hooked me up with this beer. I miss you guys, and I hope I can visit again soon to get some more beers for this show, as well as just sitting around and sip on some of the amazing beers you have available. So there we are. First new episode at our new place here in Iowa, and I'm going to be looking forward to some of the new things that we are going to be doing in the future. That's right. Despite not hearing back from 450 North, we're actually going to be doing several new things here, especially talking to some of the breweries about their beers, and as well as their beer philosophy. That's right, everything's going to be different. We're not going to be treading over anything we've done before. Right?